So, this footage is originally meant to be a separate episode, which I spent on enchanting, disenchanting, and grinding for experience. But to be honest, even by my standards, this has appeared to be like extra boring. So instead, I decided to salvage the whole thing, let's say put it in the trash, and instead move on. So, as you can see, yeah, I did some improvements to my set, and it was not a super pleasant surprise to realize that I actually messed up, and by doing gradual enchantments of tools and armor pieces, I actually forgot that I was supposed to merge books before I do that. So I ended up with the almost perfect set, but unfortunately I was not able to apply the third level of thorns on it. So yeah, that's something I am left with. But I guess that's okay. Eventually I might like re-enchant the whole thing because it has appeared that using the enchanted books you can actually get all of the enchantments you need, which is fair. I don't plan to play with the villager stations to get those books. Instead, I will just play out with the books. But that's sort of in the past, so let's just go ahead and jump forward. So... Hello everyone, and welcome. It's KeeperMC, and we continue our survival on the oldest anarchy server in Minecraft, 2b2t.org. As you can probably hear, I am quite sick, so my voice is terrible. Well, perfectly reflects how I feel now, but that's okay. And as you can see, I am in the Nether, so in between of the episodes I actually spent probably something around like 2 days flying around the overworld and then also through the Nether, just to find a decent location which is having lots of new chunks so that I could mine some netherite. And I actually managed to stop like in 3 different places because eventually it was all just becoming super boring and it felt like I am getting like slowly out of resources, so that the amounts of netherite I was able to find was becoming less and less. So yeah, and despite that, I would say it still is quite successful. As you can see at this moment, not only that I am having a full stack of golden blocks, but also 68 pieces of netherite. And it is actually not it, because at one of the places I've been staying I also left a double chest, and it also has some spare resources, so before going outside the Nether I will have to go in there as well. Yeah, the new chunks truly look great, except of course the chunk errors. These are terrible. And if previously I was usually sort of fine with those as well, then considering how often they started to appear now, it is just crazy. But I guess it's okay in some sense. Probably if you would travel like millions and millions away, then it would not be the case and all the chunks would be new. Oof. And if you wonder why am I having a lava bucket in my hands, well, it is because I prepared rather poor to this adventure and didn't took any torches with me. So I was supposed to improvise and come up with some other source of light. Oh, that was dangerous. What? Guess we are a bit lagging because my crossbow doesn't want to shoot sometimes. Yeah, it seems that the server is lagging super heavily, so I guess I better gapple up, otherwise I might get disconnected and find myself inside the lava pool. Yeah, as you can see, there's a huge delay. Yep. I cannot even shoot a ghast, which is too much. Yeah, because server went offline like 3 times already, while I was still in queue, so better be ready for that. Yeah, and as you can see, I'm also lagging while flying. And I almost forgot that there was another thing I was planning to do. Oh wow. Oh no. Great. I guess we're locked up. Yeah, and the lag is just crazy. Yeah, as you can see, I tried TNT as well. But I finally made it back. Pigmen are still mad at me, but that's okay. I managed to escape successfully this time. And well, as you can see, I'm still having this anchor in here, right next to the chest. And this is what I left when I moved over to the second place from here. So, as you can see, 7 extra pieces of netherite, which is nice. In total we have 75 pieces now. And, well, some other things I didn't manage to, let's say, use on the way, well, and also accumulate, including 45 spare blocks of gold. So, which is really not bad. Especially considering that I went in here for netherite and, well, got almost 2 full stacks of gold. That's nice. Considering I only need 27, that's a fair share. And yeah, as you can see, I also got more than 4 stacks of blaze rods as well. Yeah, so I decided to try and smelt netherite, so that I can actually make netherite ingots, in a hope that altogether with mixing it with the gold, it will take less space in my inventory. If only smelting would work that fast. Yeah, so I decided to quickly find another piece so that I would be able to convert it all to the ingots with nothing left behind. And we got 19 pieces, not bad. Not bad at all. Now let's see what's left. Close enough, I guess. I don't need flint. Soul sand. Would be actually cool to get some, but I think around the emptiness I have some, and now I don't need these, so I guess we can leave them. Same as the food. Maybe someone else will eventually find it useful. Of course, let's do the signature. And probably I would not remove the spawn anchor because, yeah, we all know what's gonna happen if I will. I would suddenly die and will be supposed to spend millions of years to come back. So let's leave it as it is. And how did you manage to spawn in here? Really? Ah. Alright, so I guess now we just need to head back home. Except I'm a bit scared to fly because we are still lagging. So maybe instead I will do it in the overworld. That's why I'm carrying some obsidian with me. Really? Oh wow. Yeah, I think I need to change batteries in my mouse again. That's crazy. Oh, so I actually had enough to make it complete. I always think it's 16, not 14. But it's cool, and we make it perfect. Ah, it's so good to be back on the surface. See them skies. See the sun, which is blinding me off completely, but it's still beautiful. And I guess if I will make it back home, we would be able to call it successful. Operation Netherite, let's say. Yeah, but even though it's way longer to travel in the overworld, it's still, to my opinion, much more safe. Because even if the server will crash, the worst, I will just fall down. And with the feather falling 4, it's like nothing, it's gonna be okay. But if I would fell down in the nether, inside the lava, who knows? So I will travel this way. Wow. Looks totally normal. Look at this place. It's just like a perfect place for a base. It even does have a shipwreck in between. In the middle. That's so cool. Finally. Temporarily home, back temporarily home, I guess. And yeah, probably this could be actually it for this episode. I believe in between, well, basically before the next episode, I will try to figure it out and see if it is worth to enchant, well, not enchant, but apply netherite to my existing set, or in case if it would not be possible, or for example I will decide to make a new one, I will do it so you won't have to look at it. But in any case, guys, I am super happy that this trip to the nether was successful. We brought back 19 netherite ingots, which would be totally enough for improving our gear and tools. And if you like what you are seeing, feel free to like and subscribe. And I would be happy to see you back in the next episode. Bye bye, everyone.